Okay, I'm ready when you are, bro.
Yeah?
Yes.
Alright, so here we are, man. This is Driven to Success, episode 2. And yeah.
You were naming your 10. I'm just going in. You were naming your 10 favorite artists.
Yes.
UK artists, and you can't say your group because we know you love your group.
Yeah, so we left you on a cliffhanger, man. You know, so for those who might be watching this for the first time, my name is Scandooz, the hip hop original, alongside Femi.
You accused me for saying Femi before.
Yeah, Smooth Flow.
What do you want?
Flow.
Femi, Smooth Flow.
Yeah, on the credits is Smooth Flow. So let's keep it Smooth
I'm
Flow.
gonna keep it Smooth Flow. Thank you.
Yeah. Hip hop artists, entrepreneurs, all of that. We've done a lot in this thing that we love. We call hip hop. And we're talking about some of our favorite. Is this all-time hip hop artists or is this UK?
I think your UK 10 that have influenced you, touched you.
Yeah.
The people that matter to you. Because one of the things we were saying, if I remember correctly, is hip hop lacks that love. So
who needs their flowers, man?
Yeah, basically, who do you love out here?
Jeez.
Because we don't give the credit. So name your top 10 people that you love, and you can't say Archer or thingy. No Ty for you.
All right.
And no Freshers for you.
Okay, but Ty, I'm not in a group with Ty.
Yeah, I know, but I know you love him, and
we celebrate Ty, man. We represent. All right, cool. So let's for me personally, you know, it's off the bat, it's got to be Roots Maneuver. You know, Brand New Secondhand was such an influential album to me when I first heard it. You know, the way that it still holds up to this day, 2025. You know, I bought it on vinyl and it still sounds amazing. Timeless classic album, man. So my number one has to be Roots Maneuver all day. Black Twang, and for me, fortunately, it's crazy because I can still remember as a school child listening to these records on the radio. I'm taping them on cassette tape, listening and studying these records, thinking, wow, these guys, man, they were heroes to me, you know. And then even I can call it a humble flex, but you know, now these guys are personal friends of mine, you know, who we speak to, like, who I can give advice, who can give me advice. You know, I was fortunate enough to have Black Twang feature on my debut album, you know, so it's a beautiful thing to be in a position like that, to see my heroes, to speak to my heroes and give them their flowers in person, man. I'll never hesitate to let Black Twang know how much I appreciate him and how much of a trailblazer he is, even though, you know,
let's go 1 for 1.
All right, go on.
Let's go 1 for 1.
So I've said Black Twang.
I'm gonna say Mac J.
Mac J, all right.
And I'll tell you why. I met him at Pass the Torch for Ty.
Right.
When Skinny Man bigged him up.
Yes.
Yeah. I know his story and I know how much he's overcome.
Yes.
And for everyone that don't know his story, it's easy to say, he's just a rapper. But when you know where that man has come from, I think people have a different respect for him if they truly know his story.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So big up Mac J, and I think in the edit, man, we'll flash a photo of these artists as we mention them, because it'll be silly to assume that people know who they are.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, let's do that. All right, cool. So the next one I'm gonna go for is arguably we'd call him like the Lauryn Hill, because he's only ever made one album, but he's a legend off his one album, you know, which is crazy, you know. So that's the one and only Skinny Man. You know, he's a local legend to me. We don't live that far apart. You know, I always see him going up and down on his bike. You know, he is such an influential leader of the UK rap as well, man. A lot of people look up to him, study him. He gets love all over the UK. He can go on a UK tour. He gets love globally, man. You know, and yeah, man, absolute hero, absolute legend, the one and only Skinny Man. So back to you, Smooth Flow.
I'm gonna say Mr. Scaramanga.
All right.
You know Mr. Scaramanga?
I do.
Yeah, another one. I think he's a dope, outstanding lyricist. Like lyrically,
yes,
he's on a whole new level.
Right.
Most people might not understand it. He's dope. Also has an amazing story, but he's a good person.
Okay.
He's a good brother.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Scaramanga, man, big him up. I'm gonna say Funky DL. Now, Funky DL is someone, man, who doesn't get his flowers for how incredible he is as a producer, as an MC, how prolific he is. He's dropped probably like about 25 albums, instrumental albums. I don't think any other artist in the UK has dropped as many albums as this man has. And each album bangs, it's consistent. He's just, I'll never forget in the late 90s, Talib Kweli. It's funny, because I was a big Talib Kweli fan, and he put me on to an artist in my own country. Like, at the time, he'd Funky DL dropped Blackcurrant Jazz. That album, if you can find that album on your Spotify or your Apple Music, go listen to that album, man. The album is incredible. That got the attention of a lot of US rappers as well, just for how fantastic he is as an artist. So yeah, definitely deserves his flowers, man. Big up Funky DL. And on a little side note, I got to interview him on the Connoisseurs of Hip Hop YouTube channel. If you find that, we chat for like over an hour and a half. The man's career is incredible. But
I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna cheat and say 279. I know he's not an MC. I know he's not an MC, yeah. But in the hip hop world, I have to give it to 279, and because he gives me mad wisdom as well. He's older. I like the fact that he's older than me and he's wise. So,
yeah.
Like, we talk hip hop and we talk life.
Yeah.
We talk like, yo, you're older than me, but at this age, what were you experiencing when I was here? So he uses hip hop and life to kind of mold man, show man certain things. So I have to put, because I met him through hip hop, so I have to put him in the hip hop category. But hip hop and life together, yeah, 279.
Yeah, man, and I'll just add on to that a little bit, man. Again, 279 was one of those people who, as a child, I would sit down and listen to his Friday Night Flavors show religiously. Record it on cassette tape every Friday. Even if I fall asleep, I'd keep the tape running, listen to it on my Walkman on my way to school the following day, throughout the week, you know. And yeah, he was a hero, man. And then, fortunate enough, years later, I can call him a mentor, I can call him a friend, you know, and he's an icon, man, and sadly doesn't get the flowers he really, truly deserves. But, you know, even if it's a moment on this podcast, big up yourself, DJ 279. Yeah, you know. And as we continue, another brother I want to shout out is someone I interviewed last year, man. A very prolific artist, a brother by the name of Ray Vendetta. He's not just an MC, he's a producer, he's an animator. He is a true UK legend who doesn't get the shine he deserves, man. So trust, I want to big him up each and every time, and I'm fortunate enough to jump on a track with him, which is unreleased but is coming out soon. So big up the legend himself, Mr. Ray Vendetta. Shout out the New Guards as well.
Phoenix the Icefire.
Jeez.
Good man.
Yeah.
Intelligent man.
All right.
Hard worker. Spiritual.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just love the brother, innit? Like, he, in terms of top 10 MCs, he's definitely there.
Yeah.
But he's a good man. He's
Yeah.
a good man. And that matters to me as well.
Yeah.
Because I love the hip hop, but I love what they embody. I love the energy that they're putting out.
Right.
And he's definitely there.
Nice. Wicked, man. All right, cool. Next, I'm going to shout out my sister. Tremendous, incredible, groundbreaking female MC. Sensational, consistently brilliant with the verses. You know, she raps so hard. She puts a lot of male rappers to shame, you know, and very grounded, very humble. You know, you see her on road with her speaker box just rapping because she's so passionate and loves the craft, loves the art form. Such an inspiring person to be around. You know, she works so hard. She's now signed to High Focus Records, which she deserves because she's been so prolific. And you know, I ain't even got enough words to describe how much I appreciate and respect this artist. Tremendous. Big yourself up each and every time, Mr. Smooth Flow.
You know, I'm gonna say Big Brothers. This is Big Bro. Then they give me the show.
Right.
Yeah, because we grew up together.
Okay.
They've been rapping for years. I saw Big Brothers perform and do the hip hop thing before I saw Rodney P.
Wow.
Yes, they were doing it in secondary school 30 something years ago.
Wow.
They were rapping.
Damn.
We went to the same school, so people don't realize that. They were rapping with American accent, don't get me wrong, but they were rapping
Okay.
before the London Posse tune was released.
Wow.
I remember London Posse when they released, so them mans were doing it before.
Wow.
So
pioneers in the game.
yeah, Randy, J-Rock, Out for Justice,
Yeah.
Skills, and yeah, them man's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing, man. Big them up, bro. Big them up. Big them up. All right, cool. Right, so we're still keeping it UK hip hop. Let me shout out my man Genesis Elijah, bro.
Yeah.
Absolute legend, man, and such a inspiration to the generation, our generation, the generation before him. Showed him a lot of love, and the generation after still show him love to this day. You know, the man his work rate is incredible. You know, he's not just an MC. The guy can shoot videos, he can edit. He's like a one-man band. He was a machine, and he was such a driven and inspiring artist to even know, and definitely needs his flowers more than he gets them. You know, sadly, I remember him saying in his comment one time that, you know what, he may just be remembered as a journeyman. And for those that are not familiar with the term journeyman, that's usually someone that's just as a career artist but never really reaches the heights they deserve, but they're just known for just being consistent presence. And I really hope, you know, that he does get the flowers that he deserves, man, because the man is incredible. And yeah, and he's been putting in the work for so many years, man. So yeah, big up yourself, Genesis Elijah, Mr. Smooth Flow.
I'm gonna say Mega and Swiss.
Jeez.
And the reason why, because I remember I'm hungry now, but I was hungry then. I remember phoning Mega or speaking to Mega. I said, Mega, I'm the best. He must have thought, this guy's a madman. Mega must have thought he's a madman. I'm the best. I'll rap. I'll do this. I'll do that. And he goes, yeah, let me link you. And he linked me, and he worked with man. And I asked him bare questions that basically, I asked him, how do I get to the bank? How do I get to the money? What do I do? And he just said, try this, do this, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do nothing for free. Don't do this for free. And he kind of showed me how to guide certain things, especially when my son went viral.
Okay.
I could ask him, and you know, to me, he was a celebrity, innit? But he treated me like, yeah, just do this, don't do that, do this, don't do that.
Right.
Swiss showed mad love. I mean, they took my son to Charlie Slough. They didn't have to do none of that.
Yeah.
You know, and them mans, the way they helped me, they have to be in my top 10.
All right.
Where are we on?
I don't even know. I've lost contact.
2 more.
Let's do 2. Yeah, 2 more each. All right, cool. Right. All right. So next for me, I'm gonna say the queen herself, Little Simz, who has been consistently brilliant as an artist. You know, sadly, I don't think she gets the flowers she deserves, maybe because she's a female, but she artistically is probably the best hip-hop artist in the country, hands down. You know, to the point where you get like American artists showing their respect. You know, Erykah Badu bigs up Little Simz consistently. You know, it's just, yeah, people like Rhapsody big up Little Simz, and you can tell as a creative, she's a leader. You know, that album Simbi is phenomenal and stands up there with some of the best albums that came out that year anywhere in the world. You know, and just to see that, wow, that's a girl that went to, you know, Highbury Girls, not too far away from where I grew up, you know, and just seeing someone that close to you be celebrated on a world stage, like puts out the best music, spits the hardest verses, does the best tours, you know, fantastic, man. She should get more support than she's got. Mercury Award winner as well. So definitely, man, big up yourself, Little Simz, each and every time. You're an innovator, you're a legend, you're a trailblazer. Yeah, Mr. Smooth Flow, what's the final 2 or final 1?
Final 2. Well, you got 1 more, I got 2. I'm going to say Zino's Green Jade.
Woo! All right.
That's the whole... I'm trying to fit the whole gospel community in there, you get me? So I don't get in trouble. Yeah, them mans, they did their own genre, they did their own lane, they didn't get the respect that they deserve.
Right.
We did it the hard way. The gospel community, the gospel rappers, and they are dope, some of them.
Yeah.
We just did it the hard way, so they didn't blow the way they should have.
Yeah.
But I can't leave out Zino's, Green Jade, and them mans there.
Okay.
Last one. You better use it wisely. Use it wisely, bro.
I'm gonna use it wisely, and I'm gonna cheat because it's 2 man that's in a group. So there you go, man. For Life Cypher, that's Life MC and Cy Philly. Again, I feel blessed to be able to call Cy Philly a personal friend. And Life, man, just listening to them guys rap, bro, they were just on another level. The way they millennium metaphors, the way they rapped is just so much detail in the bars. You know, they just scientific, bro. They was spitting at such a high level that I felt personally they could take nearly anybody in America at their peak, in their prime. For Life Cypher were breathtaking artists, man. They put so much in a verse, you wouldn't even want to get on a track with them. You'd feel embarrassed, you know. You'd have to go and get out an encyclopedia to try and rap with them, man. You know, and the chemistry between them, the way they bounced off each other with DJ Napa, you know, big up Luton as well, because they represented Luton. And yeah, man, them man are absolute trailblazers. Again, don't get the recognition and the flowers they deserve. So, bro, big up yourself. Cy Philly, Life MC for Life Cypher, man. Absolute legends.
I'm going to say Darren D7 because, he's just a genius.
Yeah?
Yeah, he raps, but he took it on a whole new level by just learning IT. I saw my man transition to IT.
Okay.
And I saw him master AI.
Wow.
You know we're going to get in trouble because you know you've left people and everyone's going to be watching this thinking, waiting for their names to come up. And you know they're going to feel away. You better start reading off list today. Start listing
No.
Some people are going to feel a certain way, you know. Scandus didn't even mention
I'll wheel off some honourable mentions at the end, man. We can put it at the end. At the end. I can put it at the end credits, man, and just, you know, fade it out so you can imagine that I said everybody.
All the list of UKMC, you're going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
You're getting in
Listen,
trouble.
man, this is my personal opinion, you know, and it could change. We could do this again next week and it would be a completely different list. You know, it's just, it's subjective, you know. But at the end of the day, it's all love. The host, everybody that's ever picked up a pen and represented in the UK, man, we got love for them. So yeah, brother. So you said Darren D7.
Yeah, I love that brother.
Yeah.
I don't even need to say that. He's like my right hand man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trailblazer. See how you pick up your right hand man, but I can't pick up my back.
No, Darren, not Darren. Darren's a joker.
He's exiled, bro. He's exiled. If I can't mention.
Okay, forget Darren. I can't mention Darren. One more, bro. One more. Breeze.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is it about Breeze?
Breeze has just been there from the beginning. As far as I know, Breeze has been there from the very beginning of me rapping and everything.
Okay.
We used to have a show called Urban Griots.
Right.
30-something years ago.
Jeez.
Yeah, 30-something years ago.
Damn.
That's why I used to learn to go on freestyle.
Okay.
Yeah, they probably thought I was a madman then, and they thought I was a madman now.
Wow.
Yeah, Breeze, legend.
That's
for me. That's like, yeah, hats off to Breeze.
All right, so look at that. So we hit you with our top 10s, you know, UK artists, but again, it's subjective. You know, you don't have to agree with us, but that's who we personally mess with. You know what I mean? Even though Smooth Flow threw a DJ in there, but it's just
But I think that it should be top 10 artists that everyone just names like industry star, and so on. I think it should be people that have had a direct influence on your life.
Yes. Cultural impact, UK cultural impact, you know. And the thing about UK hip hop, man, which is sad, we don't document those that are really pioneers in the game. We don't do a good job of it, man. And sadly, it's a snowball effect because those outside of the UK will assume that these people don't matter because we don't big them up enough, you know. And it's that we don't big them up enough. So that's why we need to do more things like this, you know, more events celebrating artists, you know what I mean. Pass the torch for Ty's coming on the 17th of August. That's just a reason to celebrate great legend that's no longer with us, but also celebrate artists that are with us, you know, if you get what I'm saying. So that's why everything we do, when I say I'm for the culture, bro, I really am. We're all about celebrating the legends, bro. You know, and that's past, present, and future legends, man. Big up each and every time, bro. Is there anything else you want to say?
No, I think we're signing out. I'm good.
Signing out.
I'm good. I'm good.
All right, wicked,
good.
wicked.
I think that's success, right?
That's success, man. We're driven to success, and we're driven to pick up the best, man. So everybody that's watching, stay blessed. Till next time, Scan Deuce, the hip hop original, alongside Smooth Flow. Yeah, till next time.